Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor, and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Pisces. If Pisces is your solar, lunar, ascendant/rising sign, then this is a message for you. All right, let's get started. And so this is a bonus reading for Pisces. And our card tonight is the Fool from the Tarot of the Abyss. Okay, let's see what these tea leaves have to say tonight. And if you have not subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next readings are coming out. It's free to subscribe. Okay, so I want to look at this one first. It looks like we have a person who has a witch's hat on. Oh, geez. Come on. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn the water dispenser off. Okay, so we have the person who's wearing the witch's hat also has a wand of some kind. And we have the number 2. And also, it looks like there's a face. Look at the eyes right here, kind of in the middle of this person, almost like they're carrying something. Kind of looks like they have their hand or their arm right here, and then we have the eyes. Okay, so kind of carrying some kind of head almost, but it looks like the head of a Muppet maybe. It's interesting. I feel like this is really a sense of, well, and it seems like I'm looking at this because I'm like, it kind of almost has the same vibes. It's like holding this long walking stick or whatever they're holding. I can't really tell, but kind of similar. Long flowing dress, kind of holding the long stick there. So I do feel like you are in a place where I think that you have just really foregone any kind of caring what people think about what you're doing. I think that you're really in your happy place. You are doing the things you want to do. You are pursuing your interests. You are pursuing, your passions. I can see that maybe you are somebody who has you're drawn in by magic, by maybe the occult, or maybe you're a healer, or you do divination or scrying or something like this. But I can see that you are kind of living your best witchy life. And with the face in the middle, I feel like you have a familiar, or you have maybe a magical companion, or maybe like a, I don't know, somebody who you, a partner, maybe a magical partner, somebody who you partake in magic with. Okay, or spiritual things, or whatever it is. This is really feeding that deeper part of yourself, though, and I feel like there's almost a sense of, like, for the first time in my life, I am what I have felt like I've always been, right? But I've been busy kind of trying to fit in, or I've been busy doing the things that I thought I was supposed to do, trying to kind of live up to the dreams of others. I was trying to exist in other people's worlds. There's been this concept online a lot lately of being kind of the hero of your own story, or at least kind of the protagonist, or maybe you are not, right? You're not the main character. You're living as kind of a, something to populate. I know people were saying a lot like about NPCs and this kind of thing, which is all interesting stuff. But to feel like you are somebody you're somebody who's existing to populate somebody else's life, is not a good feeling. right? And so, I think that and I'm not saying that's exactly what it was, but I think that maybe you had somebody, or you grew up in a household where there were maybe very like kind of prominent personalities, or maybe some narcissism or something. And in this point in your life, you've decided, like, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to, go exploring and trying out new things. And I maybe have, yeah, like this interest in doing magic and finding the divine within my life, and learning how to interact with it and make use of that relationship. And so I see a lot of happiness in this trying things out, and maybe it is that you are more of a neophyte, and maybe you're getting, further along, and you're, starting to see where you could start mastering things. And, that's a beautiful thing. And so, I think this is going to be a period of time, that you will always cherish. I always, even when my life has been a mess, when things align into these really profound eras of magic in my life, I can't help but think about like how beautiful they were. There's a lot of uncertainty, but to be able to perceive, the patterns, the synchronicities, having visions, and, coming into a place of understanding, being able to anticipate, the movements of your own life, and how you may engage with that in a way that feels productive and successful. These are times that we remember. They stand out like a shiny thing, among the journey of our life. And so this, I think, will be a time that you always will think back to. Now, it won't be your only magical era. Definitely not. But this one is important for sure. Now, let's see. We have a person standing here with their arm open, and it looks like, looking towards the sky. We also have a little boat here, and another person standing here on the boat. And it looks like it says OT or TO. And I feel like they're, and we have a big peacock. Oh, nice. Okay, so I do feel like you, again, there's a sense of having a partner who's kind of on the same wavelength as you. And I almost wonder if you have a family together, because it does look like a child up here. And I feel like there's a sense of union, of a like kind of a deeper bond, and then the child. So it could be that you're working together and creating something. This is somebody who is a beloved, and a creative partner. But I feel like you will be traveling together for quite some time. And I feel like there's a lot of healing in this process. I feel like this is somebody that you can talk to in a way that is open, and they receive you well, right? There's not judgment there. I don't feel like it's like they're not going to ever throw it back in your face. And you feel like you can kind of just be who you are and talk about the things in your life that maybe have been troubled, and maybe you have not been able to express these feelings or these histories with anybody else, but this is your person, one of your people anyways. And I feel like there is a companionship that is quite deep. And I also think that this is where, you are releasing some of the blockages due to maybe trauma or just some kinds of circumstances or deals of your life. And I think being in this dynamic has helped you maybe find some courage to be able to investigate and kind of process some of the old things. This cat. OT. You're over here burping. Okay, let's see. Now we have a peacock here, and the peacock I often think of as being related to Juno. But in this case, I feel like there's a sense of almost kind of being really like feeling yourself, right? Being a little bit prideful maybe. But I almost think it's like you got like a new outfit, or you got a haircut, or there's something that has changed just a little bit, not profoundly, but it really has put you in this place of just feeling good about yourself. And I can see like you kind of strutting around and feeling, really excited to see how people react to this change you have made. And I think that feels like a good feeling. Sometimes it is nice. It's nice to have the cute little hat, or, I always feel excited when I get a new pair of glasses. Thankfully, you can get them for pretty cheap these days. And so it's fun to wear. I definitely have turned into like one of those, like prominent glasses ladies that have like the different color glasses and, the different shapes and over a lot of oversized ones. And so, yeah, that's what gets me into that peacock feeling. I'm like, I'm so excited. I hope somebody likes my glasses today. Oh, TT, don't lick my face, please. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. Okay, so we have a house, and it looks like we have people who are maybe traveling towards the house. Okay, and almost pointing at it. So there is a sense of kind of returning home. Okay, maybe going on a journey to go home and see maybe the family, see the parents, maybe go to some kind of holiday that's coming up, or maybe there's a celebration. Now we also have the word up here, one, O-N-E, right there. Let's see if that's a little more. Yeah, O-N-E. Okay, so one. But I feel like it is a party of people. And so, I think this is something that you're also excited about. I think it is, something you look forward to. Maybe you have, you're a rarity out here, and you have a really good relationship with your family, with your people. There's a lot of love in coming together and celebrating, getting excited, and having like a nice meal together, and laughing, and all of the things that kind of families do when they no, you have to get off of, you can't do that. I'm scared that you're gonna scratch me. Come on, go on. No, go on, go find Daddy. He's in bed. Poppy's in bed. Go find him. Oh, this little girl. I feel like I'm ruled by my little girl cat and my little girl, my daughter. They both definitely kind of have the They have the lead of the house. Okay, so, what else do we have here? We have some fish. And I'm thinking, you know, in this time that you are going to be with your family, it almost feels like there's a sense of maybe brainstorming about or maybe talking and, oh, I have, you know, this guy who can get you a job or this, you know, a project or, you know, whatever it is. I do feel like being in this situation with your family is going to lead to some kind of monetary, you know, and very welcomed monetary event. Okay. So, and then we have a fish down here. And when I move it, I'm hoping it doesn't spread. But we have a fish here as well. So again, this sense of abundance. And I think that does have to do with something. Maybe your family has a business. I don't know. Maybe they have, you know, connections, or, you know, there's some extra work or whatever it is. I do, you know, I think this is going to be, now you're not going to go networking with your family, but I do think that, you know, this is a good place to brainstorm or to find some opportunities. Okay. And that's just going to be kind of the cherry on top. Definitely. And I do with when we see the big fish, I think, oh my goodness, this is going to be a prosperous time for you. And yes, making some resources, money, and in an abundant way. You know, so be wise with your movements having to do with whatever is coming in. Okay, so we have the Dreamer's deck, and we're just going to take these cards. I'm going to flip through them and stop where it feels right. Turn it over and we'll read it together. I know that worrying only blinds me from the beauty that is all around me. I am not stressing. I am not stressing. There we go. Yes, that's a good one. Okay. Pisces, 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 I love you. I thank you for spending this time with me. I always appreciate when you do. If you would be so kind as to like the video, it really does help the channel so much. And if you have not subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next readings are coming out. It is free to subscribe. And if you if you would like to leave a comment, please do. I love hearing from you. I truly do. And I want to give a big congratulations to Dove and Serpent Tarot. That is my husband over there. His name is Paul. He's amazing. I'm sure that you've seen his readings. A lot of you have come over from his channel to check out my stuff, and I thank you for that. His channel, your channel, the community over there, it has hit 200K. That is 200,000 subscribers. My goodness. Absolutely amazing. I'm blown away. But I also, at the same time, I'm like, it makes sense, you know, because he just really is so good. And so I just want to congratulate him and all of you that are over at his channel. And if you haven't seen his work, definitely go check him out. He's very talented. And he's just an amazing person. I mean, and you can feel that in the readings. Like, he seems like, you know, very chill, very knowledgeable, very down to earth. And all that stuff is like true. It's not a put on. And actually, it's like super amplified in regular life because he's just like the best. So anyways, I wanted to tell him I love him, and I just am so proud of him. So anyways, that's that. And again, I love you. I thank you. Take care of yourself. We will talk in just a couple days here. All right. Good night. Good night. Good night. TT, you want to say good night? She says good night. All right. Bye-bye.